Alright, hello. Welcome to today's stream. So today is going to be a bit of a different day. Normally I'm doing pure study sessions. Today, I already finished my homework for today. I officially submitted my game, or my group's game, for the game jam, so I'm officially done with that massive project. Yay! If anybody else is finishing something, congratulations to you, no matter how big or small it is. Let's celebrate it. So kind of the end of a very busy week for me and the beginning of another very busy week for me. I got a couple exams this week, about like 3. So it's gonna be kind of busy again. One of my exams is actually tomorrow morning. So I'm kind of pretty anxious for it right now. So I've been kind of meaning to build this Lego set that I had for a while. And normally I find it something pretty relaxing to do. And so I was like, maybe I should do that sometime to relax, but I just kind of never found a time to do it. And today I didn't feel like doing my homework on stream, just because I felt I was having a little bit of trouble and extra anxiety with it. But I really wanted to stream today, so I thought, how about I just chill with you guys on stream while I build this Lego set, kind of relax, and then if you want to study to this, you can still study to this. I might be chatting a bit during it, so if you get distracted by this, I suggest maybe checking out one of my other streams to more so study for. But if you're here to chill or want to do a craft or some other kind of activity along with me, you're more than welcome to. I won't be talking constantly because that's just not me, but I will try to just chat about some random things and how things are going, and probably just some really random stuff. As I have mentioned in some of my other videos, we've had some times where I just have a random thought or a random thing I'm curious about, and then I wanted to search it up, and I get to share that with you guys. I might try and do that more often, and that can be just our little thing, maybe. This like, what are we thinking about today? What are we curious about today? And let's figure out the answer to that, And they're kind of just like really odd, random things that you've never thought about. The last one that I remember I did is like about caffeine and like how much caffeine should you actually intake in a day, or like what's the like highest amount that's recommended, and then like in popular energy drinks or like coffee or soda or literal energy drinks, like how much caffeine do they have? And so then like people told me like, oh, I drink so much energy drinks, or I don't drink that many, and I'm just kind of curious about how much caffeine that actually means they're drinking. So that's one thing that I did one time. So kind of random things like that. Anyway, without further ado, here is the Lego set that I'm going to be building on stream. It's this really cute little cat. It's the Lucky Cat Lego set. It's a bit of an older Lego set. I've had it for a while, and I've been meaning to build it. But it's really, really cute. It's supposed to be for the Spring Festival. Normally I associate Lucky Cats with Japanese, but I feel like the Spring Festival, I think they're talking about Chinese Spring Festival. I could be wrong. I feel like I should know better, but I haven't heard much about like, I don't know, I'm just very used to seeing like Lucky Cats kind of associated with Japan, but I don't know. Either way, it's really cute. I don't mind it either way, wherever it comes from. Hey, that might be another question we could search up, But yeah, I don't know. Legos have always been a very important part, like, of my family. My mom is a very big fan, or has been, so I grew up with them quite a lot. So they're just a very kind of special thing for me, I guess. I have a Lego flower in my room, my windowsill. I think I mentioned it last stream that my cat likes to knock it down a lot. I just found an extra piece on the floor today from that too. And I was like, I did not notice that was even missing. So, let's see. Just a second. Okay. You probably can't see it, but well, yeah, you definitely can't. But the kitty is up on my bed up there. So if he decides to join us, unfortunately, I think I'll be locking it if you like catch him jumping down or something like that. Oh wow, the book is really short. You know, normally I'm used to it being like this long. It's thicker, but not as wide, because normally like it's wider. Like they have two instruction pages on like one side. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If I'm talking nonsense, then I'm talking nonsense. You know, simple as that. This should be kind of a smaller build. Let me start the timer, just in case anybody does want to have like more of like a study session to this. This is more of a smaller build, but it does say there's 5 bags. But I decided to do like 2 hours, so I'm like, that's probably enough time to do the build. It's probably more than enough. And so if I finish early, I have like other crafts. I have a knitting project that I'm still working on. So getting some progress on that. Like, I love it, but I just forget about it. And then also sometimes I just don't have the motivation to do it, even though I want to like work on it. So I wonder if I can like set that there so you can kind of like see it in the background. Maybe? Okay. Oh good, my mic blocks that out. I feel like the noise of Lego bags when you're kind of like the plasticky sound can be kind of annoying, or at least just really loud. So it's kind of nice that my mic automatically blocks that, as long as I'm not talking during my moving it, so. Okay, I've kind of put 3, 4, and 5 off to the side there. This is 1 and 2, because I'm assuming, obviously, that those are the ones I'm going to need sooner. Yeah, we're starting with number 1, it looks like. Maybe, I have my keyboard still there, so I'm like struggling a little bit to like find room for it. This is I need like a paperweight. What could be a good paperweight? I could just use like a pen or a pencil. I feel like a pen would probably be better. There we go. Ah, and you guys can't even see that. Okay. Bag 1. It's always scary when you dump out a bag and you're like, oh no, the pieces start rolling. Like, you know, ooh, or the pieces are left in the bag. Like when they start like rolling around, or like you drop one on the floor and then it goes who knows where. It's kind of nice that then they have like extra pieces sometimes, because I've definitely lost some in the past. Or thought I lost them. There's a wheel? Look at that, there's a wheel piece. Or like the axle? Interesting. I think there's a whole wheel. Oh! Maybe this is like the internal mechanism? Maybe? I still don't understand why there's an actual wheel. Yeah, that looks like it would probably be going on the inside, so. Okay. Ew, don't skip a page. Totally didn't almost skip a page, guys. Okay. So you guys can't really see the top part of it, but I'm up here on like this part of the page. So I need 1 by 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, and then a gray piece, 1 by 6. Okay, and put that right in there. Ooh, nice. Snapped into place. I don't actually think I have a. Ooh, wait, there's stickers. Oh my gosh. I'm one of those people who my least favorite part is the stickers, because as pretty as they look, they're so difficult. It doesn't come with a break separator, which I understand that, like, for the people who bought a bunch of, like, Lego sets, they just kind of started piling up, and it was, like, unnecessary materials and plastic that were being used, but also, I don't have one with me, so I gotta hope I don't mess up, or at least with the piece that if I do place wrong, it's easy to remove. 2, 4, 5, put it across like that, and then we're gonna take our biggest piece. Let's see. Another. We got a base. Alright, I have no idea. Ooh! Almost lost one. I have no idea what this piece is called. I feel bad because I feel like I should know it, but no idea what it's called, but we need 2 of these. As long as I'm not blind, which technically I am, because you guys can't see this, but I wear glasses. I'm pretty blind. I've kind of like thought about contacts before, but also I'm really scared of like putting things like something in my eye or like having to put my fingers near or on my eye. It freaks me out too much. I'm too scared. I'm a chicken. But that's okay. I've had glasses for so long that if I ever take them off, I have to get really close to a mirror to be able to actually like see myself clearly. But I feel like my face looks really weird. Like my eyes look tiny without glasses. Any other glasses folks out there, if you can understand that, let me know. But yeah, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Building up the white. I wonder why there's like a little hook on. Oh, I guess maybe it had something to do with the. Oh, you can't see it, but like the front attachment, because like there's a hook. Or this is the back. You know what? I'm not gonna judge too soon. Ooh. This is the part where you would really want like a brick separator. Like, it's hard to see, but we're taking this 1 by 2 or 2 by 1, whatever you want to call it, and we're stacking 2 of those on top of each other. You know, this is the case where like if you do this and like you're not supposed to do it, that's where like you want the brick separator. Or if you're attaching it onto the base. But oh well, I'll tough it out. I do have pretty long nails, but also I really don't want to break them. Because that'll make me really sad. Because it's hard to keep them long. Because they are fragile. Or it can be. I also don't know what this piece is called. Like, the studs on the side. I don't know. Very interesting how there's just like so many names for something. I'm like, oh, I need that piece. And then somebody else would be like, it's da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, you know, I'm always kind of just impressed with people who know more than I do. Because, well, I feel like I shouldn't be impressed because I know I don't know everything, obviously. But, you know, it's still impressive that, like, so many people know so many different things. I guess that's how I should put it. Little pieces. Maybe this is in the back, or it's just, like, yellow for the sake of being yellow. It looks like a throne or something. or like a wall. That's kind of cute. I don't know why I think it's cute, but I do. I'm sure I'll find it even cuter when it's an actual cat. It looks like more like an actual cat. But these cream parts too. I feel like this is probably just gonna be mostly covered up. Curious. Oh, that's that page done. Man, we are flying through it. I'm kind of scared for the more technical parts, but also I'm sure I can figure it out. I love like the smoothness of pieces, and then I kind of get annoyed with like how smooth these pieces are, like on the sides, and then like the bottom and the top are not as smooth. So then like my brain's like, ooh, smooth, and then it's like, ooh, not smooth. It's like the contrast. Oh, I kind of did this in an order that made it difficult, but looks to me it still looks really interesting when I put it up like this. This looks like a bunch of random bricks for now, but we're making something. I don't know. I don't often do Legos anymore, but I do feel like now it's definitely more of like a therapeutic experience than when I was younger. When I was younger, it was more of like a fun thing. Now it's, I mean, it is still fun, but you know, I just feel like there's a bit more like meaning and relaxation that I can get from it. Kind of like think about some good memories and stuff. You know, I need all the positive vibes right now with the kind of midterm season. Technically, I think midterm week is next week, but I have my exams this week, so it's midterm week now for me. I just got one big picture on this side, and here's a window. Ooh, okay. This side out. Why didn't that go first? That was a little tight squeeze. Ooh, okay, complicated. So I also don't know what this piece is called. I'm sure a lot fewer people know what that thing's called. Where's the other one? Oh, never mind. There's only one. Thank God. Okay. It's just I need two of the blue ones. So there. There. Oh, wait. I need to place it. Where did it go? Interesting. So, like that? Huh. Alright. That's kind of interesting how it's like sectioned out like that. I don't know. I feel like just showing you this way is probably the best. Like inside there. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Don't drop it. Ooh, back to these double studded, I don't know, pieces. Tiny white pieces. Oof. There and oh, look at that, we're already getting pretty tall. We're going up. Gotta be good. If you know, you know. I watched it actually a couple weeks ago. I did like a little movie night, and then I watched that. I was pretty behind. This looks like a separate thing, so we'll set that aside. We're going into mechanics, guys. I can do it. I'm a comp sci major. I got this. Well, I feel like an engineering major would probably be better, but, you know, I'm still technically supposed to be pretty technical. So, in theory, I should also be able to do this, but also just as a person. Oh, do I? Yeah, okay. I like that newer Lego sets now have like this bar at the bottom. You can kind of see there's a darker line right there, and then it's lighter over here. So it's like a progress bar, which I think that's a cute little detail. Okay. Our red little plus bar. Yellow plus. Our wheel's coming up soon. Oh, there's like a 1-to-1 scale. Interesting. Wee. 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 I'm a child. Not always. Okay. Fit it in the tire. I feel like they made these tires firmer. I think it wants me to go in this way. Not sure if it matters, but it looks like the hollow side is this way. Now it's a lot heavier. This adds a lot of weight to it. Maybe that's why they kept the tire with it, is because now it's a lot more weighted. Let's see. Okay. Oops. Slide it down. Okay. And then... Ooh. Speaking of smoothness, this piece is nice and smooth. It's just like a tube piece, but nice and smooth. Kind of like just doing this action, like rolling it in my fingers. I was just thinking about like if it was bigger, and like because I was thinking of like rolling it flat with your hand. If it was bigger, then it was basically a rolling pin, and then I was thinking about like rolling out dough. I haven't baked in a while. I was trying to be healthy, and I've kind of struggled to keep up with that, especially like exercising regularly. Now that I'm back at school, I'm a lot busier. But I'm gonna keep trying. But I wouldn't mind doing some baking soon here. Maybe like over the break or something. Ugh. Regrets. Okay, I put that in on the wrong angle, and so it just wasn't. Because these two have to connect. We're getting fancy. Ugh. Okay, there we go. See, because that this was the piece that I just put on, and it had to connect with this and this, and instead I because of this being like a plus, how I put it into the plus slot like mattered. Because I put it at an angle where it was facing like down, and I couldn't turn it. So, whee! It's working. It's turning. Oh, and then we got another little yellow end cap. And one more of these. And one of these. It's not super secure, so I'm just gonna leave it on the ground for now. Oh, okay. There you go. Another white tube. and then a yellow one to secure it. Here we go. And we're back to our big thing. So with this facing me and that facing down, there we go. Oh, all right. For anybody who doesn't like things not being centered, look away. But this is the result. Oh, that bothers me so much that it's like so small on this side and then like so much space. Yeah. Okay, well, it slightly bothers me, but I'll be fine. I'll just kind of think about that. We're covering it up now, though. Covering it up with these pieces are really cool too. Nice and flat. I like smooth pieces. You ever seen those videos or those giant like back in the day? I feel like back in the day, I'm old. I'm actually not that old, but back in the day, I feel like I remember seeing a lot of videos of oh, I made a Lego house or giant Lego walls, and so it was just so many pieces that it would just end up being this super large, smooth surface. Okay, that was just my nail though. I almost scraped it. Don't build with your nails, build with your fingertips. I really hope there's something gonna be keeping these together, because there's a slight gap. So I really hope there'll be a thing up here to keep those together. I'm sure I will find out shortly. Oh. Well, not right now, because it looks like we're moving on to bag 2. And we get extra pieces, set them aside for now. Yeah. There we go. Right. Bag 2. We're 2/5 of the way there. This is 2 out of 5. Yeah, sure, whatever. Eesh. I like to spread out the pieces more so they're not on top of each other, because I like to be able to try and get a good sight of most of them, if not all of them, just so they're more easier to grab. All right, turn it around. We need the really long red piece, the only one, so I'm gonna guess this one. I don't want to count them every time, but also guessing makes me scared. Because again, mistakes are gonna cost me. We're adding some red. Oh, this must be its scarf. Oh, we're starting on the scarf. Oh, that's so cute. I'm excited. Attach these together. Yeah. Snap it a snap snap. Whoop. Here we go. With the connector piece, here's what I was talking about. It's gonna connect a lot of things together. It'll be good. Here we go. Ugh. Get our clamps down on all sides. There we go. You got a little gap there, and we have a piece to fix it up. Kind of interesting though, because these are at slightly different levels. Which is interesting. You don't really see that much. That's just because these are ended up being different sizes versus all of these little pieces building up. Oh, okay. We're setting this aside now. The main body is gonna go here for now. Alright, let's see. Big gray piece. Canvas. I'm just doing colors now. It's like, no, not a 2x2, and I also don't know what these pieces are called. But I'll put it all in there anyway. Maybe what I should search up today is the vocabulary, or like the not vocabulary, terminology. Like, this is some fancier way of saying it. Ooh, oh my gosh, flat pieces, my favorite. Of course, there's 2x2 in the middle, which is definitely not flat. Ooh, corners. I really like when they're like rounded and flat. I don't know why that just makes me even happier. They're good. Oh, it's so flat and smooth and shiny. Oh, we're already putting it on. And then we're gonna set it aside again, it looks like. Okay, so it goes on this side. And then, there we go. Yay! I think this actually might be the front of the cat. I think it might be like this. Yeah. Hard to see from that far away, but oh yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the front, because then that'll be where we attach the little ovular thing that has the sticker. Yay. Also, this is a very unique piece. So many different pieces, so many different names. I wonder who comes up with the names. Like, especially for these ones that aren't like, you know, just count the studs pieces. Like, what do you name them? Like, how do you decide on Lego names? Lego piece names? How do you decide on Lego set names? Man, I'm just coming up with a lot of questions tonight. The other day when I was thinking about this, I was like, maybe I should make this my thing, of like, just answer a random question every stream. And I was like, yeah, that'd be funny. But I'm like, I feel like I'll have trouble thinking of questions. And then here I am just spitting out a bunch of different questions. Of course, most of them have been Lego related, but still. I gotta have more faith in my brain. My creative abilities. I mean, heck, I just made my first ever game last week. Which I am very proud of. You know, like the end here, I started like just kind of overthinking a lot of things. But I tried to just push it away and be like, look at what you made. Like, it's awesome. So, anyone out there who can relate? Hello, I also relate. We're in this together. Ooh, wait, there's more pieces. Let's see. Oh, okay. There we go. Almost did that wrong. Yay! Ooh, flat. Ooh, ah. Oh, okay, this might be a little complicated. Okay. Looks like we're gonna be on this side, and then right here. Nice. I wonder what, like, if this, like, hole is gonna end up getting... Oops, there we go. If that hole's gonna end up getting covered up or not. Is this... Oh, this is its little foot! Oh! It's gonna be covered by a little pink flat piece, I think. Which actually might be right here. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, which actually is the next thing I'm doing. Oh, we're making the little paw. This one only has two. This cat only has 2 toe beans, though. Let's see, now this piece that I was mistaking for another earlier. Okay, put these the right way. Let's see, it looks like... Ooh, if they'll go on. I've been watching a lot of anime again. I got through 2 of them last week. And then there's also another episode of Who Made Me a Princess out yesterday, which was very exciting. I loved that. I'm surprised this... Oh! You know, I was kind of surprised, because, like, this, it's got a big, like, there we go, one-sided piece right there, and then this one, the back of it, has, like, 2. But since it's a square, it'll just fit on either side of the circle. So that's how that works. You know, I thought it wouldn't succeed, but it does. It does actually work. You got 2 little toe beans. 1, 2. Not very accurate, but cute. I'm glad they even included that little bumps. I'm guessing that's what it's supposed to be, because I mean, this is the paw, the pad. So. Okay, our last few pieces. Oops, wrong piece to start with. Okay. The upper one. The lower one. That. Alright. More smooth pieces and a rough spot, which I'm hoping will cover up. And another extra piece. Only one this time. It's a flat piece, though. I'm not complaining. I don't have any use for it, but... Alright, bag 3. I might end up finishing it before the first hour is over. I feel like I'll probably have a little bit into the second hour, but hey, I can chat more and I can start working more on my knitting project, which I'm not against. Let's see. Whoa. This piece, look at this piece from the side. It doesn't look that interesting from the front, but if you look at it from the side. Okay, ooh, drag the main thing back over here, and we're covering more red. More for the scarf. There we go. I didn't really spread these out enough, I feel like. Okay, that's a bit better. So, like, these out more. It's like the thing you're never supposed to do to a book. Well, that especially, that I just did, but like, break its spine. I don't like doing that either, but I don't do it. But like, you know, after reading for a while, it at least like gets a bit more flexible. Okay. Be back to you in just a moment. Let's see, green, red. I'm kind of glad they do use some like other colors mixed in there, because if this was all red, it would just start kind of like being hard to tell where to put things, you know? Or harder. So, you know, at first it feels like there's no reason, but then you realize, hey, this could actually be useful. Hey, like they're indeed smart and thinking things through, and there's a purpose in the things that they do. Like a little, I think it might be like a bell, but it's a little ball. I mean, it is just a little ball, but I don't know. I could think of it as like a little bell. You know, there's often like bells on a cat's collar. My cat doesn't like having a bell on his collar. You can hear him coming then. He does have, since he has his name tag and like the I have all my shots or whatever tag from the vet, he does still kind of jingle. Shh, don't tell him that. No, he's still asleep. We're good. We're good. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of pieces. Oh. This piece is really interesting too. So it's got like reverse studs of some kind. I don't know what they're called, but that's kind of what they feel like to me. And then smooth flat piece. I think they're called flat pieces. Again, interesting. It's definitely cool how like Lego has evolved over time to just have these like a ton more like unique pieces, you know, from like the first ever like Lego sets, you know. Like this set especially, like so many of the pieces are not like basic pieces. Like there still are basic pieces in it, but a lot of them are like newer, fancier kind of pieces. To be able to get it these cool shapes and curves, especially in flat pieces. I feel like that's a big part of like modern Legos is like the smooth curved pieces. I feel like those are a lot of like what the new pieces are like. More awkwardly shaped and specific pieces, I guess I would call them. I mean, they're not all awkward, but maybe more of them are now. This piece. Okay. I don't know, I'm kind of glad I'm streaming this too, because it's just like, even though I'm currently talking to myself, it's just kind of nice to like talk a bit. And also like, I don't know, people might be watching this back later, so then there is people who are hearing me, you know? I'm not lonely. I mean, maybe I am a little bit, but I'm not alone. I just was slaving away on homework today, so I didn't really interact with people. As is pretty typical of me, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta get those grades in, gotta get that test prep going. Dang it, I'm back to thinking about school. Go away, thoughts. Yeah, yesterday, like right after I submitted, today after I submitted the game, I was just like, it was really scary, like getting it ready and stuff, because I was the person in the group officially submitting it. I was really scared because I was like, oh my god, okay, the final thing, like we're sending it in, like after that it's done, like no changes, no nothing, and it's just it's scary, but like it is exciting, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I felt so much like pressure. And then I was also just kind of like scared. I was like, oh my god, it's done. Like, am I happy with it? And I'm like, I know I am, but it's just like, you know, the doubts just start spiraling because like it's like the worst time for it, of course. So, but I did it. So, but right afterwards, I was just like, I couldn't do anything right away, or I really didn't want to like. I didn't feel good about like pushing myself into more homework, so I kind of take like not exactly a nap. I was just kind of resting. Oops. I was gonna say I realized something was off because I put this too high up because if you see there's like a red stud right there, it is not supposed to cover the rest of the red studs that are there in this whole section that I just put on there. So, because I was gonna say it looks too high up when I put on the foot. Okay. Alright, easy mistake though. I'm glad it was that. There we go, now it's level. Alright. We're back on track. It's like the saying, don't whistle while you work. Uh-oh. Sorry if the stream starts lagging a little bit. My connection isn't great at the second. Hopefully it'll figure itself out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think I can do anything, but hope for that to figure itself out. Right, more for the scarf. I really like this like cherry red color. I feel like this is my favorite red color, is this like cherry red color. Although I do really like there's a bunch of darker reds on this too. I really, honestly, red is a really pretty color. I don't know if it's my favorite though. Like, I don't really know what my favorite color is anymore. Because, like, it used to be when I was younger, I would definitely say blue. And then I really liked purple for a while. For a little bit. And then, like, now... Well, I think, purple is more recent. After blue, it was kind of like, oh, I like every color. And for a little bit, I was like, oh, my favorite color is red, I think. But, then for a while, it was like, oh, I don't have one. Like, I like all the colors, except for maybe, like, brown or something, you know. And now, I don't know. Now I really like green. I'm currently wearing a green sweater. It's hard to tell, because the lighting is pretty dark and stuff, but I'm wearing a dark green sweater. I have a lot of green, and I've started to really like green. So, yeah. But I still don't know if I would call it my favorite color. But I would say I kind of like the cool colors of, like, the rainbow. So, like, green, blue, purple, or green, blue, indigo, violet, whatever you want to say. Like, kind of like those cooler colors. I feel like I do like more. I do like red, though. Red is like a close next. I'm not really a big fan of yellow or orange. Orange isn't bad. Yellow, I'm not really as big a fan of. I feel like yellow does not look good on me. So, that's just one thing. But it's not that I dislike any color, I would say, though. But I would definitely not say any of those are my favorite. So, yeah, I guess I am lying when I say, oh, I like all colors. Yeah, I think what was best to describe me for a while was like, oh. Sorry, I thought I messed up, but I think it's okay. Okay. I just wasn't sure how this was overlapping. Anyway, but yeah, I think I did say for a little while that, like, oh, I like cool colors, cool toned colors. But yeah, I'd probably say that. And then, like, if we're not talking about cool toned colors, then I would probably go with red. But otherwise, green, then blue, then purple, probably. Green and blue, I feel like, are pretty close. I don't wear as much blue as I used to, though. Oops. Mistake number 2. Should have started with this middle piece, and then put these more smooth pieces, these smooth, like, curved pieces. And these need to go around. There and there. Go. I guess this is kind of like the outline of its face. And look at that, we have a pretty complete body. Although, no arm on this side, but if I just cover that up, pretty complete body, guys. Like, what you can't see, it can't hurt you, or whatever. It's not like it's gonna hurt you. Oh, actually, I think we might be building the arm now. Set it off to the side. Oh, it's so cute. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it, though, because, I can't put it on my windowsill because the cat's gonna knock it off. And I feel like this one's gonna be a bit harder to put back together than the flower. So, I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. I kind of want it to be somewhere where I can see it, though. Ow. Some of the corners of Legos are kind of sharp sometimes, you know? Oh my gosh, I hate it when they're like slightly, like you see it at the bottom there, they're like slightly tilted away from it. Just from like the angle that I put them together. Oh well, it's not gonna affect anything. I just noticed that and got annoyed. Ooh, okay. So like this. Oh, that kind of affected that. Okay, no, we're good though. We good. Doesn't have to be perfect. I've been playing, so the game I play a lot is Genshin Impact, and so I've been playing that a lot because they have like a really big update going on. A bunch of new characters that are awesome. My wallet is crying. Not because I've actually spent a lot of money yet, but just because I'm like, oh, I might have to spend a lot of money. So, or I might not have to, but I might end up spending kind of a lot of money just to be able to get the characters that I want. Because there's these two characters that I wanted like back to back, so that was difficult. I'm still trying to get one of them. I'm kind of like holding off for as long as I can on having to buy any, just to like earn the stuff to be able to get it without buying it, but it's not seeming super likely at the moment. But yeah, that was our first sticker too. You know, not bad. Not bad. Get it out of the... I can't get away from that little line. Here we go. Not bad. Okay, how the heck is this supposed to be? I guess it goes like that. Interesting. And smooth piece there. Smooth. Love it. Love it, love it. And two little beans. Okay, ooh, and now we're attaching it. Also extra piece. Okay. Let's see. Gonna do this. There we go. Oh, there we go. I guess it's supposed to be like... Yeah. Oh. Hi, little lucky waving cat. It doesn't actually move that far back and forth, but it's still really cute. Aw. Speaking of kitties, he's going to investigate his food, although I think he ate it all. Maybe not. Whoa, new piece unlocked. I don't think I've ever seen this piece before. Let me spread it out first. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay. This piece. Like very... I don't know, it's got a very sharp, rounded point to it. Very cool. I wonder where that's gonna come in. It looks like we're building its head now. So. Now they've added like a little... Can't see it very well, but They've added a little like transparent-ish picture. Be like, this is what this part does. Because I guess some of these you could kind of maybe do out of order. Not really the last couple, because you were building things either on top of it, or I guess some of the separate parts you could, like the paw. But this is something more as like, hey, I want to build my head first. You could. Okay. Yellow and blue. I like this blue, like this like tealy blue color. That's cool. Yeet. There you go. Now this is very interesting. I guess this is where probably like all the face attachments are gonna go. Like stick on to. Got some in the back too. Not sure what those are gonna be for. Guess we'll have to find out. Let's see. Stacking. Yeah. There we go. Oh, here's a wider version of like that one I was showing you. There's like a side view. I feel like that's like the most thing that gives it the most away. Golden is like playing through my head again. Unfortunately, I can't really sing. Kind of wish I could, so I could just like confidently belt out like songs. Like just do it more as an activity because I feel like it'd be kind of fun, you know. Just music to me, I do like music. It's fun. It can be very fun. It can also be calming and just like a whole bunch of different stuff. And yeah. So I don't know. It's something I really enjoy. So I kind of wish I could like partake in it more. I mean, I do sing like by myself, but you know, some opportunities are kind of like hard to do by yourself, or like something more like not necessarily like official, but more special, I guess. I don't know. I just think I have like too low of like a voice. I know there's different like ranges, but I don't know. I find I can't go very high, and that could just be due to like not much vocal training or practice, but I think I also just kind of have like a lower tone and voice where I can't go very high. And so normally when like I try to sing, I've been told I don't sound like I'm singing. But like, well, okay. Not sure if there's a group for people who's like, oh, you don't sound like you're singing when you're singing. Like their voice is just so like their normal voice. Or is that just like vocal training thing? I don't know. Singers out there, let me know how to unlock your singing voice or how to understand what the heck your singing voice is. Cause like isn't there like alto, soprano? Alto's like in the middle, soprano's pretty high. Baritone is really low. Those are like the three that I know. Ooh, ×2. Well, saying that, for some reason, what came to my brain was like times tables. I was so bad at that. I can't memorize nothing. Memorizing things is like my worst nightmare, so I was really bad at like math when I was a kid because it was just all memorizing shit. Okay, there we go. I was scared for a second. I was like, oh no. That's a cute little ear. Can attach it. You can't really see it because this thing is like popping out. Oh, I got a minute. Let's see if I can finish this other ear. Speed run. Also, don't mess up. Speed run, but do it carefully. Okay. That piece. That piece. Okay, like that. Oh shoot, do I have to build it in reverse? Oh, no, I just need to flip around. Okay, we're good. Build it in reverse. That doesn't even really make that much sense either. Okay, here we go. Here's. This is from my angle that I was looking at, and this is what you guys were looking at before. So, I don't actually know what the front and the back is. This one, my side is very flat. You guys had a little bit of a ridge there. All right. It is technically the break time, so if y'all are studying, feel free to use this as an opportunity to take a 5-minute break from all that hard work. You want to check in or haven't been checking in on how we're doing so far. We're currently working on the head of the cat, and our body is pretty much completed, and it does a little waving cat thing. It's really cute. So that's our progress on our end. But yeah, it's going good so far. All right, let's see. So we're taking a break. So we don't want to think about school, and we don't want to think about the Legos right now. I guess I can talk more about the animes that I've been watching. Today I finished one and started a new one. So the one since I've been kind of watching a couple that are like the main character is a male character. One of them was an isekai, like campfire cooking in another world, which that one was really cute. I had been wanting to watch that one for a while. And then the one after is like, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's a healer anime. It's one of those ones where like they're really overpowered, but they don't really know it. And this is very similar to another one. Hi. Kind of you to join us. Kitty's here. It's similar to another one that I was watching, which was also about like a healer who got kicked out of his party. But this one's a little bit different because he becomes like an underground healer then. So that one was pretty good, but I don't know, I just felt like afterwards I was like, I want to watch an anime where it's a female main character. I don't know. Nothing against the guys, but it's just like I felt like I needed something a little bit different, and that was at least like different enough. So I'm currently watching like a villainous anime, which I love stories that are like about that. And it's like something like she remembered she was a villainess, and so she's got to like tame the final boss or like the demon lord. Something along those lines. It's like, I don't know if it's like I'm a villainess, so I have to tame the final boss, or I have to tame the demon lord. The last part is like taming the demon lord or taming the final boss. I don't remember what the first part of it is. I could just look it up. I should probably just, I could just pull it up for y'all. And like be kind to you if you're like interested in it, because like I know I'm really annoyed. Oops. Okay, I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. So it's kind of interesting. So far I'm 5 episodes in, and the main storyline is okay, well, I'm 4 episodes in. I've watched 4 out. And, like, it's interesting because, like, the main storyline, like, of, like, oh, it's based on a Otome game, and, like, there's the heroine and the villainess, you know? This one, that completes that main storyline, like, that first part of it, in the first 4 episodes, which I think is interesting. Okay, here's the other one that I was talking about, the healer one. The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows. So, oh yeah, and then over the weekend I finished, I don't know if it's completely out yet, but Secrets of the Silent Witch, I got caught up with that. And then the one I was talking about with the isekai, that one, it was Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. So, yeah. All been good so far. I really liked the Campfire Cooking in Another World, though. That one was really cute. And so far, I'm liking this. I like the healer one, but I don't know. I didn't like it as much as some of the other animes I've watched, but it's still good. This Taming a Villainess one, I think, is pretty good. I'm a little bit worried about how the second half is gonna go, though. So, we'll see. I have a big to-watch list to go into after. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. My cat wants into the cabinet, so I'm gonna go open it for him. He's so silly. I opened up the cabinet for him, and he jumped in. Such a cute, little, weird, odd cat. Alright, let me start the other 55 minutes, and let's get back to work. Of course, for me, my work is craft. For today. Oh, you're done in the cabinet already? Usually when I open it, you don't really care about it anymore anyway. Right. Yep, okay, I want this way facing me. Almost done with bag 4, actually, so... Let's see... That there. Oh, okay, I guess the ears do move, like, slightly, but not very much. Ooh, the smooth pieces. Doesn't look like we're gonna have actually any extra pieces this time around, so... Looks like there's a lot of smooth pieces in the next bag here, so that'll be exciting. Ooh, and then we got our corner pieces. Actually, they're using this upper corner. Hi! Here. People can see your face easier if you're... Oh, okay. Well, now you're just going up more. There you go. Now we can see your face. Pretty face. Yeah. Your face is like a mixture of being pleased and annoyed. Oh. Oh. You want to be held like a little baby? Unfortunately, I don't think the camera picks up on his purring. Maybe if I talk quietly, you guys can kind of like hear it, you know? Yeah? Yeah? This is so cute. So cute. Ooh. Okay. Thought he was gonna bite me, but he just decided to lick his belly. It scared me. Never know what to expect from you, so honestly, you could have just been going to bite my hand. Oh, yeah? That's the microphone. Yeah. Oh. Such a cutie pie. Kind of like offset in the camera, unfortunately, though, so it's kind of hard to see him. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, well, now I'm not petting you. Here we go. Best of both worlds. Ooh. Please be gentle. I mean no harm. What is it? You're looking at something. What is it? I'm not sure what's up. Oh, okay, there we go. Off he goes. He's looking like over my shoulder, like at something. So I had him in like my arms, kind of like cradling him, and then he was like looking over my shoulder, like craning his neck around. So I was like, "Here, let me move you over here so you can see what the heck's whatever you're trying to look at without like breaking your neck." Right. Bag 5 out of 5, people. Normally, I think like Lego has it really figured out. You know, normally packaging is so hard to open, but usually these bags are really easy. There, it was a little bit tough, but usually I feel like Lego has it figured out, you know? Like bag manufacturing. So most other things I try and open are near impossible. And it's just frustrating and I have to like carve it out with scissors. Like, have you tried to open a, like, it's like the thing, like, it's impossible to open a package of scissors without scissors. Got the little face printed on it. They're 2 separate pieces, but, oh, now I can't match it up. There we go. Getting little eyes. Some other flat pieces too. Ooh, smooth. Oh my gosh, there's a white banana. What the heck is that gonna be used for? Look at the white banana. Banana phone. Okay. Let's see. I wish this would like stop being so finicky. Maybe I need to put like the pen here now. It's like not heavy enough. That kind of works. Oh well. Okay, set the head off to the side and tan. Is it 2x3 maybe? Okay. Blue. Ooh, it's all smooth. Go. All thin and smooth. Oops. Okay. For some reason, it's like an odd order to do things, but here we go. Little flat piece, and on the side with the yellow, looks like we want to put it right in the middle. There we go. That looks like an elephant right now. You guys see it? Because like this is like the trunk. That's kind of funny. Oh, okay. Shouldn't have put it too far away because a lot more is gonna happen. Maybe I should try and have it pointed towards you guys so you can see what's going on. Although I'm probably going to turn it around for myself. Oops. Let's see, one hand. I wonder what like a blind, deaf, mute challenge would be like, building Legos. You know, like those challenges that you see all over YouTube? I feel like at that point, though, like, the blind person just wouldn't be doing anything, you know? And, like, the deaf and mute would just be doing it. So it's like, sometimes those things work, but then sometimes they just really don't. So it's like, you just gotta have it in a way where everybody still, like, has to, like, does end up doing something or has to do something. So then it's not just, like, two of the, depending on the situation, more capable people just start doing everything, because then it's less fun. So the whole point is it's supposed to be like everybody, despite their challenges, are supposed to like be able to contribute. So that's just my opinion. There we go. Nice and smooth. Yay! The back of the head. Oh, one final piece. Smooth over. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. Love it. Okay, now it looks like actually I'll set that aside for a little bit longer because we're making another trunk. That's just what I'm going to call it now. It's a trunk. The trunk of our cat. Elephant cat. Wonder if anybody's made like, you know, because like there's like fairy cats or like griffins or like other like beings mixed with cats or just mixed beings. You know, I wonder if there's like an elephant cat. Be interested. What would the elephant cat? I feel like though the only part of the elephant that you would use is like the trunk, because that's what I'm just thinking of right now. Like it'd still be like a small like cat, but it'd just have like an elephant trunk instead of a normal cat nose. I feel like it might be a little bit creepy though. It might be more creepy than it is cute. Here it is. Or it just, or like this kind of looks like now like a long nose or nostril. Okay, that looks like a trunk. But like kind of also it could look like a long nose of like a rat or something. That's definitely the opposite of cat. Cats eat rats for dinner. Nom nom nom. Ooh! Oh my gosh, okay. I was trying to like push them on more, but then I ended up... Okay, we're good. Here we go, same place we were last time. Except just for the back of the head. Ooh. And now we're putting on the face pieces. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's cat fur on my Lego pieces. How the frick did that happen? This is when I picked them up earlier. I don't think I opened it. No, did I have it open when it came? I don't know. Bruh, my memory. It's non-existent. I can't remember if I had it open when he was up here or if I opened it afterwards. Either way, the fur could have been on my fingers and then it could have gotten on the pieces. So. There we go. cute. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Alright, complicated parts. We're working on the face. Then, like, nose, nostril, whiskers, whatever. All of it. All of the above. I wanted to go like 1, 2 on the instructions, but it goes like 1, 2, it goes like down. So when I looked over to the right side, thinking it would be number 2, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like super complicated. And then I realized, oh, wait, no, that's step 4, not step 2. It kind of helps me pay attention. Dang, step 3 though has a lot going on. Okay. See that piece. This piece. Okay. This one. I feel like when I'm building with people, I pay more attention to like the blue box at the top that tells you all the pieces you need. Because one person normally grabs the pieces and the other person like puts it together. But when I'm by myself, I kind of just like go through the pictures and see what I need. And sometimes if I need to look up at the top to understand what piece it is, then I do. But it's honestly not, you know, I normally just like go by the pictures, I feel like, more so. But I'm like, definitely having both is helpful. Like, I don't think I could do it with just one or the other, but I do tend to favor one over the other. Just the little cheeks. It's gonna be so cute. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay. Make sure it's facing the right way, and the little dots on. And going to attach it. Alright. There we are. And little puffy cheeks. They're so cute. Alright, what's next? Oh, we're getting pretty close to being done. Alright. Little dark red nose. I'm kind of surprised they went like dark red. Normally it's like a pink, I feel like. But I think it's cute. Like the red stands out more. And then the whiskers. Again, another really unique piece. Another like gold. I wonder what piece that is. They must have made it for this, because the only thing I could think of is maybe it being like a claw. Kind of like, you know, kind of reminds me of Wolverine claw, almost, but again, that piece is a little sharp. But look at it, it's so cute. Oh, attaching the head, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe this isn't, that's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Here we go. A little trouble fitting it on. The head is honestly slightly bigger than the body. There we go. It's so cute! Ooh! Totally didn't almost drop it. Okay. Ta-da! Oh. Yay! Not quite done yet. I still have a couple pieces over here. A couple more than, like, just the basics. Oh, the banana is the tail. That is such a small tail. I was like, white banana, what is that gonna be for? Oh, and then that's the tail. Ah, hello. How are you? Well, I hope you're doing well. I've completed my project this week, so I'm just taking a little bit of time to chill, um, relax before the start of another busy week. Like one after another, it's like, okay. Okay, I got one. I got the sticker on. That actually looks great. Hey. Alright, now I just gotta make sure the other one looks good too. This is gonna be the last sticker. And then I'm free. There we go. No pressure. Absolutely no pressure. As I'm like, my fingers are shaking. There we go. Hey. Oh, great too. Whoop. Almost dropped it. It's okay. There we go. Yay. Alright. How is this gonna go? Let's see. Put that one on. What are we doing with the other one? Oh. Oh, the other one, it looks like it's just like an option, I guess. You can like switch them out. Huh. And then we got, ooh, these gold flat pieces. Fancy. Eek. It's not exactly the most solid since there's nothing except for that middle piece connecting like the two back pieces, but okay. And then I just need to put it on the lucky cat, and there we go. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Nice. Aww. I wonder if like my cat sees me doing this, if like my actual cat, if he would like start doing this, like if he would bat at it. And then it looks like I could switch out like that plate for this one. I'm not sure. I guess this one's just like, I don't know what it's supposed to be, if it's just some lines, but I don't know. I kind of like the characters better. So, a couple more extra pieces. I think I have a Ziploc bag that I can probably throw them in somewhere. But I could probably put this in there too, so I don't lose it. All right. Oh, the end picture. This is actually really cute too, and with the little stars and like striping. Like, ta-da-da! I finished. Oh, in the flesh. I'm just gonna put some of those extras in the box. I use the box to store stuff. Handy. So yeah, here is the finished lucky cat. It's very cute. I still need to find a place to put it, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. As long as my cat doesn't knock it off and is frisky running around, I'm sure I'll be fine. Just means it can't go in my window. I might have to put it in my kitchen, but the unfortunate thing is I'm not there as much as I am, at my desk working, so I don't see it as much. I also have no idea where my cat went. He's off somewhere, La La Land. As long as I don't accidentally run him over, I'm fine. That's so sad. Put the kitty, like, right there. And then I'm gonna grab... I didn't prepare very well. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Oh, hello! Hello, Josh the Lego guy. Welcome. I don't know if my thing is up to date. We just finished our Lego set that we were building. The little lucky cat. Sorry, my thing stuff is in quite a bit in the way. But I had this sitting around for a while and I finally got to building it. I think it turned out great. Yeah! I really like it too since I'm learning Chinese, but I also think it's kind of more of a Japanese thing. But I don't know. I was happy with it. It was a great way to relax. even though I was a little bit worried when I saw some of the, like, you know, it having like the mechanic stuff, but I was just overthinking it. It really wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all, actually, I would say. So, but yeah. Now I have 2 little Lego creations to decorate my dorm with. Yay! I feel like I'm just gonna be doing this a bunch. Just gonna be constantly just going flick, flick. Yeah, I think this was a great, you know, what's it called? What's the word? Great use of my time. There we go. Because I did find this really relaxing. And now I have another cute little cat to look at, other than my own. And this one can't claw back at me for smothering them with love. Oh, the biggest set I've built? When I was younger, I didn't do much of it, but I helped my sibling build, like, the Death Star. I believe it was. And then before I left for school, I was helping my family build Rivendell a little bit, but then we got a little bit busy, so that was kind of put on hold. So, but yeah, I would say the Death Star is probably the largest set I've ever worked on, but, yeah. Dang. Yeah, Star Wars, I feel like Star Wars does have most of, like, the really big sets. I don't really, I guess, with, like, the Lego City sets, maybe? Or, like, any of the other kind of, like, movie-themed ones. I feel like that's where you normally get, like, the big sets. And, of course, like, Star Wars is Star Wars. Chris is gonna have, like, the biggest and best sets. Yeah, I think my brother has built, maybe not the Millennium Falcon, but he has a couple other of the Star Wars ships, I believe. He has a lot more Legos built than I do, but I have a couple, like, smaller sets for the most part. But, like, I have like family sets that are just like, oh, we built as like a group more so. Because when we were building a lot of sets, especially the bigger ones, it was when I was younger, so, yeah. Now it's more like I do the smaller sets as, like, a little pastime. I don't know. Except for Rivendell, I would say that one was more recent, and that's a bigger one. But, yeah. Oh, I'm happy with it. I think I'm gonna... Still have about 30 minutes left, and I don't have another Lego set, unfortunately. Maybe I should get another one so I can do this again sometime. Or just come up with another thing to do. Not sure what, but I'll think of something. Most of my life is spent doing homework at this point, so that's what I'm gonna be doing for the most part. But maybe if I have some free time again and need to relax after a busy week and before another busy week, then maybe I could do this again, you know? And when I want to spend time with people instead of, I don't know, doing like a movie night or something. Yeah, I don't know. What set should I do next? Yeah. Does he just be like, yeah, I get to look at them afterwards, or does he buy them for you? That would make some sense. But, I mean, either way would make sense. But, yeah, I definitely feel like... This is all tangled. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely I had a lot more time when I was younger, too. He buys them for you? Nice. Siblings are great. Sometimes. Nah. Even if you have difficulties with your siblings when you're younger, you sort them out when you get older. Usually. But, yeah. Do you mostly build Star Wars sets, or do you like any of the other sets? you don't have another favorite, that's fine too. There's so many. I really liked the Friends sets when I was younger. I'm kind of not surprised. I don't know. I feel like from what I've seen so far, though, they're not as Cars, Technic. Oh, okay. Yeah. The like, are you talking about like the accurate like car model ones, or like some of the other ones too? Because like they got like the, I don't know which cars exactly there, but I know they have like realistic car sets and stuff. I've built some of like the realistic like monument sets too. But most of those were like the smaller ones. Those are some small ones that I've done. Yeah, I think, yeah. The accurate ones, yeah. That's where it is. That's where it's at. I mean, like, the non-accurate ones are cool too, like some of the, like the Lego Batman cars. But also it's just really cool to have like the actual accurate models. Also, I feel like they can't, well, I don't know, they're just better than like buying like the metal ones too, I feel like. Because A, you get to build it yourself, but also it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of benefits to Legos, I guess. I wouldn't say it's always cheaper though, depending on what size model you want to get. But I haven't looked at like the Lego website in a little while. See what kind of like car ones they're doing. Or what their new sets are actually, yeah. I should look up that sometime. See if I could get myself some more sets to build in my off time, maybe. Do you got any current sets you're working on, or any that you're planning on building? Gosh, I feel like I need like a, I don't know, like I need like a thumb guard or something when I'm knitting, like poking myself. Gingerbread AT-AT? What does that look like? Hold on, I need to search that up. Let's see. My desk is small. Okay. Let's see. Ugh, I summon keyboard. Ooh, speed build. Nice. Do you do that often? I've watched a couple like Lego building. Oh, wow, it's a literal gingerbread. Oh my gosh. It's kind of funny. It's only October and Lego's already coming out with Christmas builds, or maybe this is an older one, but it's still sure. Oh my gosh, there's a gingerbread or chocolate whatever Darth Vader. Wow. Anyway, like I was saying, it's kind of funny that like, you know, it's Christmas in October. Is this a new set or is this an older set? Dang, $60. 697 pieces. Ooh, first speed build. Fun. Nice. I think I didn't finish my sentence earlier, but I haven't seen very many speed builds, but what I have watched is like, I watch some ASMR sometimes when I'm trying to relax, and there's been people who've been doing like Lego building ASMR. I'm not sure if that would be something you would be interested in doing, but if ever speed builds don't work out and you still want to make content out of it, that could be something to look into. But also, speed builds are great too. Um, that is a really cool set. Nice. Well, I hope it all goes well. Dang, the first day of October. It's not even Halloween yet, and they come out with a Christmas set. That's just like the spirit of everything. Like I heard, like some like stores, like Target or something, their like Halloween section is like smaller than their Christmas section already, and it's just like, dang, all right. I kind of feel like it's also because they like set out their like Halloween stuff earlier, like kind of into September. And so then by the time like October rolls around, or like into October, maybe they switched out. $1K Death Star. Ooh. Let me check that one out. Let's see. I still have the site up, so now I can just search in here. Let's see. 1K. Don't be a keyboard kitty. Hi. Is that one out yet? Ooh, the advent calendars. Oh, I loved doing the advent calendars. I'd kind of get forgetful though, and I'd forget to do them sometimes, but I loved doing the advent calendars. They were so much fun. Maybe I should get one for this Christmas. That'd be a nice activity to do, you know, every morning before I go to school. I'm not seeing the Death Star one you're mentioning, but it's okay. Hey. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm not paying attention to you and you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Come here. Here we go. Aww, you're so cute. Look at that, I'm paying attention to you. Maybe I should like do some. Okay. What is it? Oh, it is out? I can't find it. And now you're Parrot Kitty. Okay, even more Parrot Kitty. Yes, my shoulders are very comfortable. Not as much for me, but all right. Death Star Lego. Okay. One-handed adventure now. I have to like use my other hand to stabilize myself. Okay. Death Star. Oops. Oh, that one. Okay, I found it. Dang. Oh my god, that's so expensive. Yeah, okay, that's what you meant by 1K, obviously. Oh my gosh. I think my brain is like permanently damaged. Oh. Okay. Nice. Dang. I never said you could use my shoulder as a springboard, Cat. Dang. 31 inches. It's really thin, though. Okay. Oh, so they made it really, like, wide, but it's pretty thin on, like, the sides, like 3D wise. Okay. So it's kind of like, you know, they chop it in half and they get to look inside it. Okay. That does make it easier to display too, then you don't need as like wide of a shelf. Dang though, I feel like that one should be cheaper than the other one, but maybe it's a bit taller, so that's why too. But the other one was like a whole globe. How much was the other one? Like, press the back arrow like 50 million times. Oh, it's a retired product. Okay, well, it doesn't tell me how much it was. Man, that was really old. Yeah, it does look a lot smaller. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that's why it's more expensive. It is a lot bigger. Okay. Huh. Not even like the shipping dock. Comes with a bigger ship this time too. The other one came with like a small. What are they called? I think it's just like a fire. I don't know. I'm not gonna try because I'm not gonna embarrass myself with the wrong name. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like that they've made a new one, but especially since they've retired the product, I think it's good that they've made another in case like people weren't able to get the old one. But it's also just kind of like it isn't something entirely new, but you know, you can only come up with so options in an amount of time or so many ideas. So I think I should like sale. See if there's any small sets that I might want to build. A lot of Star Wars ones on sale. Jeez. I think Legos have gotten a lot more expensive. Now they have Wednesday Legos? Avengers. Lamborghini. Tropical ukulele. Ooh, Dragonstone Shrine. I can speak. Oh my gosh. Of course, it's one of the most expensive ones. Oh, it's a Ninjago set. Ah. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I like that. Oh, got a lot of little parts to it, though. Okay. Nice. Normally I get in trouble when I try and like multitask, like knitting at the same time as doing something else. Especially like if I'm just talking, it's a lot easier, but if I'm like watching like a video, especially if I have to like actively look at it, like if I'm reading subtitles, like even though I have knitted this particular stitch quite a bit, and I know how to do it, it's just like still kind of, I can easily mess it up, you know, if I'm not looking at where exactly I'm going with the needles or the yarn. So it's both like, oh, I could multitask while doing this, and then it's also like, no, you definitely cannot. Definitely not. So I don't know. I do like knitting. I first learned how to do it when I was really young. I was in like elementary school, and it was an activity I did with my grandma. But I didn't like make very much of it when I was younger. Like I was making scarves, you know, I was doing like, and I was really bad at like finishing them. So I really didn't get to finish many. And like one of them, I just really like messed it up where it just like, for some reason kept getting like wider. I don't know how I was doing that. I think I just kept adding stitches somehow. I don't know. It was odd. But yeah. But yeah, so this time I'm actually not making a scarf. I'm making a panel that is going to become part of a skirt. So I'm almost finished with this row and then I can hold it up. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna, like, it's a little bit longer than the stick, so you can't like see it perfectly, but it's already a little bit longer than what y'all can see. But basically I'm going to make it so it can go like around my waist, and then that's gonna be one panel. And then once I'm like, it's wide enough, I'll like connect, like I'll make another panel and connect the bottom of it and keep doing that. And then, you know, like all around the sides, I'll connect it then like around. And then that's how I'll have a skirt. I might end up needing to add like what's it called? Elastic, which I'm not sure how to go about doing exactly. I might have to knit like another panel for that and then stick the elastic in it and then knit it over it. Knit over it. Like slide it in there and then fold it over itself, but I don't know. I'm not gonna think that far ahead right now because I'm nowhere near that point at the moment. Because I'm gonna make it like a long skirt, so you know, it's not gonna be short. It's gonna go down like, hopefully, like kind of like past my legs. So past my legs, obviously, past like my knees. I think I'm getting tired, y'all. I'm definitely gonna end it after this. No, it's because I'm not awake enough, I think, to go on talking for longer. I mean, I was just planning on doing the 2 hours anyway, because I knew this set wasn't gonna take that long and stuff, so. Get this string out. There we go. The last project I was doing, I had yellow yarn on these pink needles, and every time I saw them like together, I would just like think of like pink lemonade, because it was just like a very vibrant, you know, this pink is pretty like honestly dark. Think of the needle, not of the yarn. The yarn is purple. But and then every time I saw like the pretty strong yellow that I was using, I was just like the pair of it together. I would just think like pink lemonade because it's like lemons and pink. You know, I don't know. It was just very pleasing to my brain just to think about that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it. Sometimes I'm like I stared at it and I wasn't like totally thinking about what I was doing, and I think I just messed up. So it's like, whoops. My bad. Not the world's greatest knitter by any means, but it's a fun little activity craft that doesn't take up too much space and it's not messy or anything like that. Like you only need to keep buying yarn for it. You can use like the same knitting needles. Usually like the knitting needle you use depends on the size of the yarn. So if you keep getting the same size of the yarn, then you only need to buy one set of knitting needles. So it's pretty nice that way. Yeah, the only thing I said about earlier is when I like push it off to like get it onto the other side, I do like these ones kind of are sharp. I kind of end up poking myself. It's probably because they are a bit newer. Previously, especially when I was younger, I was using my grandma's knitting needles, but these ones were ones that I bought, so they are sharper, probably because they're newer and not as used as the other ones were. My grandma actually didn't knit that much, but of course, like, as a grandma, they just inherently know how to do things like knitting and stuff, because it's just like, you know, it's kind of like it's a grandma activity. You know, you associate it so much with grandmas. Not in a bad way. But honestly, like, what she did more so is she did like this thing called tatting, which it's like she'd work with little threads and like kind of like knot them in a certain way, and so then they'd like form little like flowers or birds. It was really cool craft that she did, and she made like some pieces out of some artworks out of them, and like some like family tree kind of stuff. It was really cool. Unfortunately, I didn't like, neither me or my mom learned it from her before she passed, so we don't know how to do it. But you know, I still like remember it pretty clearly. I'm sure I could try searching it up. Might be something about it like on the internet. My yarn is giving me a little bit of trouble here. It's deciding it doesn't want to come out. It is. What I have, you can't really see it, but what I have taken out is very tangled. So I might end up spending most of my time untangling some yarn. Yay! Well, this is gonna make me want to work on this again. Definitely. Oh dear. Alright, let's see, one at a time. Okay. Draw up that. Draw up that. Up and around. It's kind of hard when like one end is attached to like the knitting needles and stuff. I do have one end here that is like loose. So that one is a bit easier to work with because it actually has an end that I can actually like pull through areas and stuff. So. Okay, this is where I'm gonna have to pick up my knitting needles and drag it around. Put through that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to like focus really on untangling these knots. So oops. I think part of the yarn was attached to itself, so I just broke it. Hopefully that was the right thing to do. I'm not exactly sure, that's what it looked like, so that's what I ended up doing. Okay, well, at least I have a decent amount of length that's untangled for now, so I'm going to start knitting with that. And let me get these sorted out on the right sides. There we go. And we're back in business. Ow. Still hurts. There's also, it just doesn't help like with the loops being a little tight. That's normally when it causes me a little bit of trouble, is because it gets a little stuck at the top. So I should try not to tie them too tight, but also not too loose that they start slipping and sliding everywhere, because there really isn't that much room. These needles. That's what they are. Honestly, I really hate like needles and sharp objects, but knitting needles, you know, even though they share the same name, I'm okay with them. Which is great, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this. I seriously think I just skipped another step on the one before that. I don't know. As long as there's not gaping holes in it, I'll still like it. Like I said, I'm by no means an expert. This is just a hobby that I don't get to do very often. I also don't know any other stitches than this stitch, but I think it's a pretty basic stitch because it's what I was taught when I was younger, and it's like, I think what's just used in like a basic, it might just be called a basic stitch. It's used, I think, in a lot of scarves, because that's how I learned it as. Okay, I have 2 more loops to do here, and then we'll start the break time timer. Because I do see that our timer has gone off. So we'll have our break and part ways. Until next time. Not sure what tomorrow will bring. I might stream, I might not. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Oh, man, it's actually gotten a little bit late. Now I understand why I'm a little bit tired. Or a little bit, I am tired. But yeah, I think this was a great stream. I had a lot of fun, just kind of doing something a little bit different and relaxing. Thank you to those who joined me. I had a good time. Yeah, I already said that. I'm glad I finally got to build this little Lego set. I'll go, after the stream, I'll go test out some spots to put it. I got to work on my skirt project, my knitting project for my skirt, which that was really fun because I don't often have the motivation to work on it or the time, so I'm glad I got to get a bit of that in too. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I feel more at ease after doing this, which was kind of the goal, is to relax and try and get rid of some of my anxieties. So I think I can say it has succeeded. I'm not as like dreading or worried. Like, of course, because my next exam, or my soonest exam, there we go, that's better, is tomorrow morning. So of course I'm a little bit nervous for that, just because it is so soon. But you know, I was studying for it. I feel pretty good about the material, so I think I should be good, you know? As long as she doesn't whip out crazy hard problems, I should be able to, you know, get a pretty good score. There was this one quiz. I think it was not exactly the last, I think it was the last one, but the last problem on that quiz was actually pretty difficult. Like, normally the questions aren't too hard on her math quizzes, on my professor's math quizzes, But for some reason, that last quiz, ooh, that last question on the back of the page, I was struggling. I finally figured it out. I had my aha moment, and I was like, wait, I think I got it. I was like so relieved, because I was just like, I was at the point where I was like starting to freak out and like be like, do I just turn it in? Do I just give up? Like, I think I still have time, but I just don't know what to do. So I just had to stare at it for an extended period of time. And then at that point, I didn't really want to like have to like go very thoroughly through the rest of my answers, so I didn't spend as much time on them. But yeah, I don't know. It's I still did. Luckily, you know, I got it right and I got through it. But yeah, normally I really like to check over my answers better, but sometimes when it's just like I'm really tired, or I don't have time. But if I'm just like kind of sick and tired of the thing, I kind of just do a quick once over, which does bite me in the back sometimes, or the butt, whatever you want to call it. So it is risky, but also, you know, depending on how your like checking over goes, you know, especially for like multi-choice questions, you go back and you look through those, you end up being like, well, maybe it's this one, and then you change your answer, and then you change it to the wrong one, like from the right one to the wrong one. Hate that. Absolutely hate that. That doesn't really happen much with like written out questions, but as soon as you have multi-choice questions, that's when you start doubting yourself, or at least me, more so. I feel like, especially, I mean, in math is really the only one where you get written questions, unless you get like essay questions for like language arts, but or English classes, whatever you want to call it. So I'm so sorry that I'm yawning so much. If y'all are tired or susceptible to yawns, so sorry, please tune me out. But yeah, that's kind of forgotten what I was saying. But yeah, that's like the danger. Like, I like having multi-choice because then it's not so much pressure on me remembering everything, but also like, you know, like the doubts of like, oh, is this the right one? Or it could be this one. Like, if it's not super obvious, or if you can't like easily narrow it down to like a 50-50. And even if you can, like, sometimes it's really hard to decide between that 50-50, and then you're just going back and forth. Anyway, I feel like this last break wasn't as much of a break from homework stuff, but I think overall the stream was a great success. It was fun. I got some things done, just like not exactly work things. I already finished that homework stuff earlier today, and now I'm gonna have a nice chill night and hopefully go to bed early so I have more energy for tomorrow. So good luck to you all with everything you need to do. If you need to keep studying, or if you just want to hang out more, you can play this video back. Or if you want, you can check out some of my other streams, my past streams as well. Those ones might be better for studying, as this one I was talking continuously through the thing. So I find that usually pretty distracting, but if you don't, there you go. You have an option now. But I think this is where I'm going to end it off tonight. So good luck on your work. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. Bye-bye. See you next time.